Route 29 is full of early route normal types. So I better watch my steps since I'm using something that has no EVs, and almost all of what I'm going to encounter have stab on moves like Tackle or Scratch, with the only exceptions being Wurmple and Hop Hip. Well, actually, Wurmple can learn Tackle, but it doesn't have stab on that move. But as for Hop Hip, well, I believe the only moves it knows right now is Splash and Synthesis. I want to say it also knows Tail Whip, but I don't know if it does have Tail Whip. But I do know this. It can potentially annoy you with Synthesis, unless of course your Cyndaquil already knows Ember. Otherwise, you're probably going to be fighting that thing for a while. If you really want to, that is. Yeah, I've been down that road so many times, and let me tell you, it was not a pleasant experience. And there's also Hoot Hoot as well. But that thing only appears at night, so you don't have to worry about it during the day. Now, I don't remember if Hoot Hoot gets pecked already when you capture it. I mean, it's been a while since I last used that thing. If so, then just be careful that your Chikorita doesn't get hurt too much, since you can only take peck attacks for so long, as I pick up a potion over here. Now, about the Game Boy sounds I got last video, something I should point out. Normally, I'm not supposed to get it at the start of the game. I'm supposed to get it a lot later on in the game. I'm originally supposed to get it in Celadon City after getting all the badges in the game. But I guess Strata wanted you to have it early in the game so that way you can hear certain soundtracks, in case you're feeling nostalgic, or for an entirely different reason. Oh wow, critical hits. Okay, am I going to get a level up off that Sentret? Alright, good. Chikorita reaches level 6, and I believe I'm supposed to learn Razor Leaf. Alright, there it is. Okay, if you'll just give me a second, I'm just going to rearrange my moves real quick because I do like my moves to be in a certain slot. Okay, Razor Leaf at the top, and Tackle in the middle. Oh yeah, look at that. In this game, Tackle has 50 power and 100% accuracy, as opposed to having 35 power and 95 accuracy in the original Heart Gold and Soul Silver. To me, that's a much needed improvement since I will admit, it is pretty annoying whenever Tackle misses 5% of the time. Now, I don't know about you, but just hearing the new Bark Town theme with the Game Boy sound activated, it did sound slightly different from what it was in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I hope I'm not the only one that noticed that. If so, then okay, I guess. I mean, for the most part, I guess it sounded just as good as it did in the original games. Yeah, to me, the new Bark Town theme with the Game Boy sounds activated, or if it's heard in Gold, Silver, Crystal, is one of the more enjoyable soundtracks in all of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Okay, over here we have a toll booth that will lead you to Route 46. Although there's not much I can explore right now since you have to enter from Blackthorn City if you want to see the entirety of Route 46. Right now, it's only the southernmost portion of Route 46 you can explore. Oh yeah, what he's saying here is true. Different kinds of Pokemon appear past here. During the daytime, I believe you can find Numel, and nighttime you can find Houndour. But even then, I gotta watch out for those things because, well, I don't know if those two Pokemon know any fire moves at this point in the game, but I do know one thing. If I encounter a Spearow, I know for a fact that those things know Peck, and yeah, I better keep Chikorita away from those things because, yeah, I don't want to get pecked to death. Although, I don't think Phanpy is going to give me any trouble, so yeah, hopefully I can take it down quickly, and hopefully nothing bad happens. Although, I think Phanpy's defense is pretty good, or maybe I could be confusing with Donphan's physical defense. Okay, hopefully Razor Leaf takes him down after that one growl. Alright, good. Okay, how much experience points am I going to get from Phanpy? Okay, it goes up to level 7, and 8 more experience points. Oh wow, almost up another level. That's good. Yeah, unfortunately, this is a dead end. But still, you can actually train your Pokemon here if you really want to. Just be careful of certain Pokemon that could potentially give you trouble, like say, in my case, Spearow. Yeah, had I encountered a Spearow there, then I would probably be forced to run away because I really don't want to deal with those things. Oh man, I was about to say something about that tree. Well, okay, I might as well talk about it right now. So that tree you saw there, it used to have a berry in it, back in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. But you get berries in an entirely different way now. So now those trees have apricorns in them. Apricorns are used to make custom Pokeballs once you get to Azalea Town. You can get apricorns from those trees every day. But I can't take any of those apricorns right now because I need an apricorn box to put them in, which I'll get in a house on Route 30 that's just on the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. But I can still interact with the tree because, hey, why not? Yeah, I love how all these Pokemon are giving me some experience points because, yeah, I am going to do a rival battle later on, so, yeah, it's important that I get some experience points right now. Well, I have a bag that can hold anything in the universe, so yeah, you would think I could just put the Apricorn in my bag and then presto, problem solved. Okay, she's saying I could jump down from those ledges. Well, not that high, I mean, they're what? They're like what? 1 inch off the ground? Okay, that sign is pointing to the way back to Newbar Town. Okay, finally made it to Cherrygrove City. So this guy, he's gonna show me around town, and whoa, look how fast he's going. Some tells me he's wearing the running shoes, which is what he gives you in the original Heartgold Soul Silver. Here he gives me something else. Okay, he's gonna show me places like the Pokemon Center and the Pokemarts. I mean, this is the first place in the game where you see a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart, so I guess it's only fitting that way. Oh yeah, something I should mention. The Pokemon Center and the Pokemart were merged into one building starting from Black and White, so this is the last game where they're in two separate buildings. Okay, going down here will lead you to Route 30. Although, if you take the pathway to the left, then you'll eventually reach Route 31, and you'll eventually reach Violet City. Okay, here we have the sea. I'm not really sure why he's showing me the sea. Now, I don't know if you can hear that because of my commentary, but yeah, you can actually hear the waves of the water, which is pretty good because, yeah. Well, I guess it's a pretty nice touch. Okay, and here's the old guy's house. And as a reward for following him, he's going to give me the old rod, which is good because I can now fish up some Pokemon, even though I can't catch any Pokemon right now. Although, I can still fight some wild Pokemon using the old rods. Alright, why don't we take a look around Cherrygrove City. Full of energy, high-speed old man. Man's just running a few marathons. Now, about the Pokemon Centers, yeah, I did say this is the last game where the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon were two buildings. Although there is the exception of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where there are two buildings again, two separate buildings rather. But just for that one instance, since it was like that in Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, he's talking about the PC, in case I have 6 Pokemon, and if I capture another one, then that Pokemon will go to the PC, which is good. Alright, what do you have to say? Yes, it most certainly is. Okay, what about this house? Yes, I've been doing that for the past several minutes already. Oh yeah, something about what she's saying is true. And something I didn't show you yet. In this game, I believe when you capture a Pokemon, they do have a certain nature. Although, whichever nature gets boosted is red, and whichever stat gets boosted is red, and whichever stat gets decreased, it's blue. So yeah, as you can see, Chikorita's defense is red, and its special attack is blue. Pretty nice touch, I have to say. Okay, why don't we go to the Pokemon Center to check it out, since, well, I do need to heal after all. Okay, so it looks like the Pokemon Center has never looked better. Well, actually, it looks the same as all the other Pokemon Centers, so, yeah, what am I saying? Okay, why don't we take a look around here and see what these NPCs have to say. Okay. Okay, she's talking about the communication center upstairs, but I can't do anything about that right now because, well, I think I need to have either the Pokedex or maybe I need to have a gym badge. Okay, this person, she's walking the way to Wi-Fi communications downstairs, but I can't go down there right now because I think I need a gym badge. Okay, up here is the Pokemon Communication Club Coliseum. I don't think I was ever inside there once. I mean, well, I was mostly in the Union Room with, certain friends of mine, so yeah, that was pretty much it. Well, anyway, I can't go inside the Union Room right now because I need a gym badge, and also I'm using an emulator, so yeah. I don't think it's going to work if I play this on an emulator. Okay, this person's going to talk about the trainer card. Okay, the trainer card is going to show you how many badges you have, your money, and also you can sign your trainer card at the back of it. Well, I can't do that with a mouse because that's practically impossible. Although, if I was using a Nintendo DS stylus, then yeah, that is possible. Yeah, I've done that so many times. Okay, interesting. Okay. Alright, I believe there are a few more buildings to explore in Cherrygrove City, such as the Pokemarts. Alright, what are they selling at the Pokemart right now? Yeah, I'm not selling Pokeballs right now because I need the Pokedex first. Potions, antidotes, paralysis heals. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll get more Pokeballs once I get the Pokedex, of course. Well, lucky for me, I have the natural cure ability, so that means I won't have to worry about getting poisoned after the battle's over. Okay, I believe there's one more house in the place to explore, and there it is over to the left. The City of Fragrant Flowers. Yeah, I can definitely see the flowers now. Oh yeah, those trainers are definitely tough, huh? Alright, what do we have in here? Nice life choice. And what about you? Oh yes, I'm definitely going to do that. Now, real quick, I want to see if I can try and fish something out of the water. I believe you could find Magikarp, Krabby, and Corphish when you fish with the old rod. Magikarp, I believe it has a 60% chance of appearing, Krabby has a 30% chance of appearing, and Corphish has a 10% chance of appearing. I'm only going to fight these things because, well, they are good experience points. Well, actually, maybe not Magikarp, but more like Krabby and Corphish. Okay, I encounter a Magikarp. Although, it's not going to have just Splash only. Yeah, it has Bubble, and I believe it has Reversal as well. So yeah, I guess Magikarp is not entirely useless. Although, I'm not really sure if its stats have been modified in this game. Yeah, I never really used Magikarp in my life since, yeah, I can't really use that thing all too much. Maybe I could try one more time to see if I could encounter either Krabby or Corphish, because, yeah, those things are a good source of experience points for a Chikorita. Although it's not going to be easy because, yeah, their encounter rates are kind of low. Okay, let's try again. No. Okay, again. Okay, is this going to be Krabby or Corphish? Nope, just another Magikarp. Well, the worst part is, I don't think I can run away from this thing since, yeah, maybe its speed was modified or something. I'm not too sure. Oh, no, so if I try to click run away, then, yeah, I'm pretty sure the game's not going to let me run away. So, yeah, I have no choice but to fight this thing. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to get a whole lot of experience points because, yeah, Magikarp doesn't give out a whole lot of experience points, so, yeah, whatever. You know what, screw this. I'm just going to move on to Route 30 and proceed with my journey. But not just yet, because here's the old guy again. Okay, I believe he's going to give me something else, and that something is the map card for my Pokegear. That's good. Okay, I can now check out the map on my Pokegear. So all I'm missing is the radio card, which I'll get in Goldenrod City. So yeah, I think the map has been slightly modified to the point where I can now move the cursor around freely instead of just from city to city. Okay, why don't I show you what the map looks like? Yeah, I can move the cursor around freely and not have to go from city to city. So yeah, that's a much needed improvement. Okay, here we are on Route 30, although I'm not really sure if I have any time to talk to any more NPCs since, yeah, these Pokemon might get in my way. Okay, hopefully C-Dot here doesn't use Bide. If so, then I better kill it fast, otherwise it's going to kill me. Harden, well, okay, I guess that's good. But at the same time, not really, because now it's going to be a huge pain in the ass to take down. Oh, Bullet Seed? Well, I'm pretty sure it didn't have that in Generation 3, since I seem to recall using C-Dot, and yeah, I think the only move it could attack with is Bite, and that's it. Oh yeah, those were the days. Okay, what is that item ball over there that I saw before I got interrupted by that C-Dot? Oh, potion. Okay, I can always use another potion. Alright, what do you have to say? Yes, I guess so. Yes, that is true. Okay, inside this house, I believe, is the guy who's going to give me the apricorn box, although I don't think I have enough time to talk to him, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So next time, we're going to get the apricorn box and hopefully make our way to Mr. Pokemon's house. See you next time.